Hey all, hello and welcome, Tony Bing here. For this Marvel Heroes Omega video we will run through the Cosmic Trial with Black Widow. Now not only that, but we'll be running through it with a fresh level 60 Black Widow, so she'll only have superheroic gear, we won't have a legendary equipped, and for this reason if you're a new player then hopefully this video will help you pass the trial as well. So what I'll do at the start is I will show off the skills and talents I'm using and I'll provide the rationale as to why I'm using them. We'll then do that, show Cosmic Trial gameplay, and finishing up we will show off the gear that I've used in order to pass the trial as well. But first up, let's have a look at the skills and talents we're using. The first skill we actually use here is a spender for a change in the Cosmic Trial, and that is Bullet Barrage. We use this because we do need an element of single target damage, because our area damage is incredible but our single target damage can be lacking a bit. The reason we need this spender, and it is pretty nice. The next skill we have, that would be Timed Explosive. You have 4 charges of these on a low 3-second cooldown, and they actually taunt the enemies as well, so these are great to periodically throw out to keep the enemy's attention away from you. We then have possibly the most important skill here for trash clearing. It's Stinging Shot, an electric shot that bounces between enemies. It does an incredible amount of damage. This is a really good skill. You really want to fire this off after you've used your invisibility on your actual catalyst first, so you get time to fire it off without moving about or worrying too much. We then have Conductive Grenades. This provides vulnerability, and on top of that, through talents we have a debuff Conductive Fluid, so when you hit an enemy affected with an electric power you actually stun them for 2 seconds, so you'll normally throw this down before you use the Stinging Shot, and that can work really well. We then have Rolling Grenades. We take this because it's a dot. Other than that, it's an average skill, really nothing too special about it. We then have Micro Drones, so a bit of a strange skill here. It's a cooldown skill, and the damage as it comes in works as a dot even though it's technically not a dot, so it's a bit different this skill, but it's nice enough to cast and then quickly move away, which we want to be doing a lot. Finally we have the signature, and this is fantastic. It's Twilight Cloaking Device, so it will regenerate 100% of your voltage, and after using this you'll want to start firing off all your stinging shots. Now if we jump back to it, we'll see that it works as a dot, it slows the enemy, it stuns them, it makes you invisible even rather than enemies, makes you invisible, and on top of that you gain a damage rating and you gain 10% of max health per second for 5 seconds. It's an absolutely fantastic signature, and to be honest it's so good it could possibly be an ultimate skill. But what we'll do next is we'll have a look at the talents we would use. The first talent we look at here is Kinetically Charged Battery. So with this you gain 100 max voltage, and you actually regenerate 5% of your max voltage per second whilst moving, and on top of this when you use your dash, which is Silent Killer, you gain 10% of max voltage as well. So this is great for when we're firing off our main electric skill to whittle down all the mobs. We then have Lethal Weaponry, which is the best talent out of the ones available here. The other ones are really for buffing melee, which we're not going to try at all. This one will provide a 2-second dot onto Bullet Barrage, so it's nice enough. 2 seconds isn't anything fantastic, but as mentioned it's better than other options. We then have Conductive Grenades, so with this Anti-Personal Grenade transforms into Conductive Grenades, and when we use an electric skill we stun the enemy for 2 seconds. That comes in really useful. Next up we have Drone Swarm. So Micro Drones effect occurs a second time at no additional cost, so essentially you're getting twice the damage on this for the same amount of voltage, so that's really quite nice. Finally we have a move which buffs our already awesome signature, so it's Never Know What Hit 'Em. So with this your signature applies Concealed and Empowered, and you actually gain 20% bonus damage to enemies not targeting you, and you have Empowered, which is an additional 40% base damage for 5 seconds, so that's fantastic there. What we'll do now anyway is we'll run through the Cosmic Trial. Once that's complete we'll show off the gear we've used as well.
I can't do that.
The Mandarin is invincible. So many ways to hurt you.
They won't see what hit them.
I am all-powerful. This cannot be.
I thought you'd be more of a challenge.
For the Red Skull! Hail Hydra! Red Skull! I have failed you.
So there we go, we were cutting it a bit tight there towards the end, but we did manage to get there. Now from a gear perspective, we simply had a heroic catalyst and medallion, regular artifacts, and slots 1 to 5 were simply super heroic there, but we did manage to pass it even if we did cut it tight. Now as always, hope this video was useful. Any questions feel free to ask, and I'll see you all again soon.